Hey guys, sorry about that. I had a little bit of editing problem. The next exercise, after we got done doing this one and this one, is going to be a trunk rotation. So what you want to do is get into that same neutral position, and you're going to rotate both legs. Let me see if I can get this on video. Both legs to the right side. So the right leg, when you're doing this, you just drop. There's no tension in it. The left leg, you want it to have an alignment with your body, and you're going to feel a little bit in the front of your thigh and in your lower back. You don't want it too far back. You don't want it too far forward. Too far forward, you're not really doing anything. Too far back, you're starting to get a malalignment, and you don't want to hurt yourself. You're going to hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. Come back to neutral. Rotate to the other side. Again, left leg drops. Shouldn't have to worry about it. Right leg, get it in alignment, so it's just straight down from your shoulders. And you should feel that in the front part of your right hip and a little bit in your lower back. Again, all of these exercises, all these flexibility things, if you have any pain, sharp pain, any stabbing pain, I want you to stop. Call your doctor up and say, this is what I did and this is the results. But if you feel soreness because of tightness over the years, remember, you didn't become tight overnight. This is decades for some of us of being inflexible. So this is going to take us a little while to get back to a flexible state that we have reduced pain. So once you're done with that one, you're going to do 2 sets, 20 to 30 seconds each. Again, they're all the same duration and sets. What you're going to do is go flat on I want your body to be fully extended. Right arm up to the sky. You're going to roll to your right side. Again, if you have any low back problems with this kind of position, I want you to stop. But if you could get into this position, we're trying to stretch our posterior, the back of our right shoulder, and our scap region. Shoulder blades, we're trying to pull us forward. I'll show you what it looks like from this angle. So if you switch, so you're stretching this and this part of your shoulder blade. 20 to 30 seconds, both sides. As soon as I'm done with that, instead of taking a break in between each grouping, because I go from legs, back to shoulders, you don't really need to take a significant break in between, because while we're doing the leg exercises, your shoulders are in rest a little bit. Even though there's going to be tension, we're kind of isolating each individual area. This exercise, these are very common yoga poses. They're going to use a lot of muscles, a lot of different positions. Like the shoulder one we just did was just shoulders. This one, we're going to work the back of our legs, our low back, our neck, our shoulders. So it's a combination stretch. So what you want to do is get shoulder width apart stance. Your thumbs are going to be pointing at each other. Let me see if I can get this right there. Your your feet are going to be shoulder width apart stance. Your backside's going up to the sky, and you're leaning forward. You're trying to stretch your shoulders, your back, your hamstrings, your calves, everything. What you want to do once you get into this position, you're going to tuck your chin. The beginning stages of this, people will start shaking and doing all this. Don't worry, in time, this will be a rest period. But the goal is to keep your knees locked and your heels down on the ground. Once we're done with this, after 30 seconds, we're going to transition into Cobra. So for some of us, we're going to have to put our arms out a little farther out in front of us, so basically over the top of our heads. And you're going to go transition into the opposite. Try not to move your hands and feet. And you're just going to look up at the sky now. Push your jaw forward. Relax your butt cheeks. That's the hard part. That's creating more movement. Like I said before, if you're tight, you're never going to get the movement that you want. If you're loose, you will. You have to learn to relax. Pull your shoulder blades back. 20 to 30 seconds. Transition into what we call child's pose. You're going to take your hands and your feet, don't move. And you're sitting back into your stance, head down and reaching up with your shoulders. Again, you can see how these are all combination exercises. A lot of movement in all of our joints. Yoga's very good, but it takes a little bit of time to get to, to the place that you want to get to. Just like anything, I said, we got inflexible for decades. It's going to take, not decades, but it's not overnight with flexibility. I'll guarantee that one. Good. After 30 seconds, repeat the 3. So you're going to go into downward dog, then cobra, and then child's pose. Not that quick, obviously, but you saw the transition. So downward facing dog, cobra, and child's pose. And those are the 3 quote unquote yoga poses for 30 seconds. And you're gonna do that 2 times. Once you're done with that, once you stand up, you're gonna feel, you might feel a little dizzy. There's a lot of blood flow to your head. Don't get nervous if that comes. This is your opportunity to get a sip of water, sit in a chair, relax, gather yourself. Once you're ready, what we're gonna do is some upper body stuff. So, before, the one shoulder that we did was laying on our bellies and pulling across. That's a great isolating shoulder exercise. Yoga, we're doing a ton of yoga stuff. That's gonna work on our shoulders. Let's go back to isolation. So, hands pointing straight out, shoulder width apart stance, you're gonna pull across. Tendency is that. We don't want that. We want this, just the shoulder. Elbows locked, you're grabbing underneath your elbow, pulling across. Here's the side view. Remember, we're not doing this. We just, the fixed point is your body, like your back. Here's the pivot point. This is what it looks like from this angle. So you see my shoulder blades coming out as well. So if you have any of those knots right through this area, this is outstanding. Now, opposite. You can see how my shoulder blades pulling out this way, and my arms coming forward. This is the side view, front view. Remember, this is our tendency. That's not important for us. This is. As soon as we're done with that one, shake out your arms. You're going to interlock your fingers behind your backside. You're going to push down towards your sacrum. Chest is going to be out. Shoulder blades are going to be squeezed. That's what it looks like from the side view. Look up at the sky. Front view. I know I emphasize this throughout my other videos, but what you want to do is breathe. The more you exhale, the more you get the tension out of your body. It's very key. A lot of people stretching are like, oh, really, you're never going to get the flexibility nor the results that you want. You don't want to increase tension, you want to release it. So in every exhalation, you're just stretching a little bit more. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I know you've heard that a million times. In through, that's the way to do it. Fill up your lungs. After we're done 2 sets, 30 seconds of that one, this is a great stretch that I like to do, not only here, before I play golf, before I do any activity, before I lift weights. I love, when I'm in the shower, I love doing this one because I get the hot water spraying on this part of my back. I tend to have spasm and knots in that area for whatever reason, but here's what the stretch looks like. You're gonna stand shoulder width apart, arms forward, so it's parallel to the floor. Turn your palms towards each other. Watch that again. You're gonna internally rotate both hands, shoulders. Now you put your palms together. This is what it looks like side view. And you're gonna push forward, right? The posterior bit. Push forward. So you can see both of my shoulder blades are coming forward. Stretching all of this stuff out. All of these guys. So imagine doing that same stretch
with the shower and the hot water on your shoulders, warm water, don't burn yourself, please. It's a great stretch. So after you do this position, all you're gonna do is turn your hands this way. That's gonna push your right shoulder out a little farther. Left shoulder out a little farther. So just, again, you're gonna hold each one 20 to 30 seconds and you're just pushing forward. Last exercise, what I always like to do towards the end of any program is called ballistic stretching. This is kind of like is it stretching, people say? It is. So you're gonna use momentum to gain flexibility. You're gonna open up your hands, open, external, both hands, and you're gonna come internally rotate. But the reason why I call it ballistic is I wanna create momentum. I wanna hear this. I want to hear the slapping. You're using momentum to create shoulder flexibility, thoracic flexibility, chest flexibility, rib flexibility. So you want to do this. Now this is a little different from the other ones. You're going to do this for 20 to 30 seconds, but you're going to alternate. Here, now, this arm goes underneath the other one. This one, but you want to really hear that slap. Use momentum. So try these. What you want to do is, in the beginning stages of your workouts, you want to do this every exercise, 20 to 30 seconds, 2 sets each. Try doing it once a day. I would go every other day in the beginning stages. Then you could increase it to every day. You could increase it down the road to twice a day. Once you get super advanced, please lengthen the time, the duration. So it would be, instead of 30 seconds, we're going to go to 45 seconds. Once we get past that, you'll move to the next stage. You'll move to specific sport exercises, specific yoga exercises. Again, if you feel pain, sharp pain, you stop. Call your doctor. If you feel kind of an achy, dull pain, just because you haven't done anything in a long time, that's very normal. Down the road, if you like what you're seeing, down the road I could give more flexibility for, again, golfers, tennis players, dog walkers, trying to keep up with your kids. All of these things will be on video. Please subscribe and let me know, comment, talk to me. Ben, I'm playing soccer with my 6-year-old. What should I do? What are the exercises? One thing for sure, this group of stretches that I have in this video and the one prior to this is giving you the ground base support of overall flexibility. We could go into specifics, we could go into what pathology you have, meaning if you have stenosis in your back, if you have arthritis, if you have a knee, if you have ankle problems, anything like that we could specify. But this is a great starting point for your everyday flexibility. Try it, see what you think. Please leave a comment and let me know what you're interested in. Have a good day.